Hey, it's your boy Ng Gavin. A couple of days ago I made a video on the golden rule for Amazon sellers that are new to Amazon FBA. And in that basically talked about the 1/3 rule, okay? So if you haven't watched that video yet, go watch that video. It's just in my channel, okay? And with that said, then you're gonna understand this video, what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go and find 5 products in Amazon and we're gonna basically reverse engineer on how to get that product and how much it's going to cost. So you know the real costs for those particular products. We're going to give you a real snapshot on exactly what you need to do on a daily basis with your Amazon business to make it profitable. So then you know exactly what really actually goes on. So let's head over to my computer now and let's get into it. Alright guys, so here we are at amazon.com.au, and what I like to do is I like to do the best sellers first. That's where I always go to, and then I just kind of work my way down from there. So let's just go to the best sellers, click up here, the top menu bar, and then you're going to see all the best sellers. And then what I do is I just drill down on these, okay? So I made a video on this on the best way for newbies to start with Amazon FBA Australia. Go watch that video, but I basically talk about the process which I'm describing now. And then what I do is I just pick a category. So let's just go to, let's say, home, and then it just shows you the subcategories within the main category. Then what I do is I just scroll down and I just get a feel and see what's actually selling. All right, so then we're going to find 5 products that we could potentially get very similar items, or we could just differentiate it a little bit and get try to sell a similar item. So what's this one here? This is a handheld clothes steamer. So that looks interesting. So the first thing I will do is I will just scroll over the item. Let's just click onto this and let's just see the main keyword would be handheld clothes steamer for travel, maybe. So that's probably the first thing I would do. Let's just start another video, another window here, and let's just type that in here. We want to see the competitors, see what, like, this is obviously the best seller, but we want to see the competitors and see what their prices are. So personal handheld steamer, that's probably another keyword. Steamer handheld, travel handheld. The reason why I want to try different keywords is because not everyone types in the main keyword, okay? People type in different keywords. So you want to do handheld steamer, maybe handheld steamer. We're just gauging we're just going to gauge what's out there. So they're very similar items. Okay, so they basically start here. This one's like a bestseller because it's got the kit and everything. So that's really interesting to note. Relatively good reviews. This is just the steamer by itself. So as you can see, these are all like steamers. They're very compact. They're around about $50. That one's $25, $39, $77, $68. But what I noticed about this one is it's got like a kit. All right, so this is a really good thing. It's got a pouch. It's got like a different head, and it's got like a coat hanger. This is also good because I like to do kits because this is a good way to differentiate. So this one here, just go source now. This is the Alibaba plugin. Just use Google Chrome, and when you hover over it, when it comes up with that source now thing, then it'll just automatically it'll pull the picture and try to put it into the frame, okay, of the Alibaba thing. It's not perfect, but it gives you a head start. So as you can see here now, we've got mini steamer. So that's something that's similar, mini steamer. So it's like a steamer. So just looking at this as $64 product, if we get a similar product, let's just go and do the numbers on this. So we're just going to apply the 1/3 rule, okay? The 1/3 rule basically states, again, if you haven't watched that video, go and watch that video. 1/3 the cost. So that means, so this is $64. So we just go 64 divided by 3. And let's say it's just $21. Just quickly doing this maths on it. $21. $21 for Amazon fees. Cost landed needs to be 21. And then 21 profit less tax. All right. So that's basically it. So we need to find this product for $21. So first of all, we got to go 21 divided by 1.5 because we want to figure out the USD value, okay? Because everything's in USD. So we just go to xe.com. I have a spreadsheet. I've just made up my own spreadsheet for this. Just make up your own spreadsheet for this, and you quickly put this in a spreadsheet, and then you can just work it out yourself. So it's 13 USD, 13.70. Right, that's what the price of the product. Now, you still need to pay for landing costs, USD. So you need this actual product needs to be at least, what's 13 divided by 2? I always divide this by 2. Divide by 2, okay? Because you're gonna have to pay for the shipping as well. Remember the 1/3 rule, okay? So that means that we're gonna have to buy this product for possibly 6 USD. Okay, by the time you factor in the shipping as well. I always like to double just to be conservative. So now we know the real cost. So if we want to be profitable, according to the 1/3 rule, we've got to buy this for 6 USD, and we're going to sell it for about $64. $64, $60, round about that price. So with that said, now we know. So these are real numbers. We can then just go to an Alibaba and just find this particular product. Let's just go to ready to ship. And what was it? Handheld steamer, wasn't it? Handheld steamer. And as you can see, okay, we're pretty much on the limit there for our steamers. So we need to get this for, like I said, $6, or we're not going to make money. So here's some more steamers. We want to buy a test order, okay? So that's what we want. We want a test order. We don't want 100 units because we just want to test it first. So with the testing phase, you could possibly buy them at a dearer price because, again, we only want to test it just to see whether the product's going to sell. Once we test it and we find that it's going to sell, then we can order a little bit more, okay? So don't be scared to, the whole point is not to break even to make money on the first lot. What I want to do is test our prices. So, when you're testing it, and you're going to buy at more volume at a higher price, at a lower price, then you're going to be in profit, okay? But you've got to test it, okay? So this one here is like $3.60 for 20 pieces. So this possibly could work, this one here, because that's in our price range, okay? Because it's like this one's only $3.60. So we could just, keep on digging down just to see what else the products are out there before we find a product that meets this criteria. And that's basically it, okay? So these are the numbers. These are the numbers for this product, for this particular product. Okay, more or less depends on the what you're going to sell it for. But if it's going to be a kit, you can tell why this is. You can tell it's obvious why this is a bestseller, because it's already got the kit. It's already got these little things that cost pretty much nothing to add it in. So if I was to do this, I would just go and get a similar product, maybe not this design, a different design, and then just do exactly the same or very similar. Add these complementary items which go with this particular item and bundle it up. That's how you do it. Okay, so let's go to our second product. Again, I've just gone and done some research, drilled down, and I've come up with this backlight LED strip. So this is it here, this one here, and from what I've seen, they're kind of priced like $25 there, $29, $15, $24, $17. So I mean, you could price it between say $25 to $16. If we go on the low end, we're doing our cost evaluation, our goods are landed. So basically you get $16 AUD, you divide it by 3, so it's like $5. Our cost of goods landed needs to be $5 Australian, then you divide that by 1.5, so basically you're going to get it at $3.30 cost of goods landed. That's the real cost. That's if you sell it on the low end, okay? So there is wiggle room. Then you divide this 3.3 by 2 and you get $1.80, because you always want to double the price of the cost of goods to account for the shipping. And I've gone ahead and I've found this one here, it's $1.80. So this one here would be you're bordering on the low side of it, but if you get it for $1.80 and you sell it for anything above say $16, maybe $25, then you would make a good profit, right? But that's on the low end. But always factor in the like your cheapest competitor, okay? Again, you will differentiate and make this different, okay? So then that's the backlight strip kit. The next one is the car seat protector. Again, I've just gone here, put the keywords car seat protector into Google, into Amazon, and then come up with some results. But this looks like this is the main keyword. So here we've got $40, $17, we've got $42, $34. So they kind of vary again in price. But I would say if you could buy this, we're talking about a pair here, okay? So if you want to sell a pair for $35, that would be pretty competitive. So for example, this one here, $35 for a pair, which is a pretty good deal actually. You'd be able to sell these easily. Now keep in mind, if you click here on ships to Australia, there's actually no one selling this product within Australia under this keyword. So there is opportunity there, but let's just go and have a look at the price here. I found here in Amazon for this one here. So this is $4.22. Again, this is just for one. I think this is just for one. So you could probably so you'd have to get these for, let's have a look here. Cost of goods $11. You have to get these for $11 landed a pair. So they're basically $7.33 landed. Divide that by 2, which is $3.66. Okay, so that's what the cost of goods would cost you. $3.66 for a pair. So that means you'd have to buy these for about $1.80 for 2. Then you double that to get the cost of goods landed. in USD, which is about $11. Okay, so then you would actually make some money. But keep in mind as well, there's no one selling a pair for $35. Even this one here, we go into this, they're internationally, so say $34 plus $20 delivery, so there's $54. So you could actually sell this for not 35, probably $44. So this would be really, this is where your profit would come in. You would actually be in profit, and you would be able to sell this product comfortably within Australia. So that one there's a winner. Let's go to the next one, garden tool, garden kneeler stool. So this is basically a product that people use to when they're gardening. Okay, let's click on this one here. Yeah, see, so they basically use this as the seat. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's it there. Yep. So they're kneeling down, they're doing their gardening, and the knees are not onto the ground, so it's more comfortable. But as we saw here, let's just go and see what's in Australia. So this is basically $35, $45. There's only 3 sellers. So that's $35 divided by 3. Then you get your cost of goods landed. You need to land this with $11, okay? Australian, that's what you're gonna land it for. That is the real cost. Then obviously the cost, 33% for Amazon fees and $11 profit. This is before tax. So in other words, again, this would cost, you'd have to buy this cost of goods landed for $7.33, because you've got to convert this to USD. Meaning, again, we just have to divide it by 2 to get it to figure out like what our cost of the actual good is. Then we multiply by 2 to factor in the shipping. Okay, so we're going to buy this with $3.66. Here I found one here under ready to ship, and it's not really the best product. I mean, you could get it for maybe $2 if you bought 1,000 pieces, but which would make it profitable. But you know, you're not going to get it for $2 if you're just going to buy 10 pieces. Okay, so you'd have to do some more research on this, but I would say that this is probably not the best product, but I wanted to show you anyway to give you the real cost on this. Again, this is a bigger item as well, so maybe the shipping would cost you, have to ship it by sea. So again, not the best product, but at least it gives you an idea of what it really takes to get this product into Australia. All right, let's go to the next one here, which is a rechargeable bike light. Again, I just found this by just drilling down sports and fitness, and just drill down. This is a popular category. You know, the top ones are sort of $50, and then there's $19, $24, $17. Let's see, $19, $34. So this one here is a bit of a tricky one, because you got to really know about bike lights. So this one's a rechargeable USB light. It also varies on the amps and the lumens. So the amps is basically how much current which is going through the actual battery, and it determines on how long it'll last. And also the lumens, or 1000 lumen, is the brightness. So what people are looking for when they buy this light is how bright is it going to be and how long is it going to last, and the price. So you got to understand the product. You got to do your product research on this. So, you know, with that said, you got to kind of get a product that's very similar but meets those criteria. Obviously, the brighter it can be and the bigger the milliamps, the better the product's going to be, the more you can charge. And for example, this one here, the best seller is 1800 lumens. That's why it's $50. So this one's a little bit tricky. if you came in on the low end, you'd be probably about $24, between $24 and $19. Let's just go on the low end, $19 divided by 3. So the cost of goods landed have to be $6.33 Australian dollars. Okay, cost of goods landed. Then you get that, you divide it by 1.5, and then this is your USD. Okay, you have to get this for $4.22 USD, based on $19, and sell it at $19, or you're not going to make money, or you're going to make very little money. Then you need to, what we do is we just divide it by 2 because we want to get the cost of goods. Then we just we multiply that by 2 to get the shipping. I always double the price to get the shipping, just to be sure. Okay, so if we double the price, $2.11, we'll get $4.22. Okay, so now we know we've got our numbers. We've got to get a light for $2.11. It's got to be at least 1,000 lumens, and it's got to be at least, you know, between 1,000 and 2,000 milliamps, and it's got to be USB. So with that said, you know, this product could be pretty challenging. There's a whole bunch on Amazon that are very similar. If we go back here and just go see this one here, it's $24. You know, it is here. Let me find it. There, that one there is for $3.80. So, I mean, you know, we could possibly do this one, but there's not much profit in it. Even if we bought like 5,000 pieces, the price is not going to be too much more less. It's $3.80. So, you know, we're way out. We're way out of our price. We'd have to sell this for $25 to make this profitable, and even then there's already other people selling it, so that's not a good idea. We're just going to compete on price with this guy here, and that one there selling for $19, and then that one down here is selling for $24. So that's ridiculous. Like, you never compete on price. Also, you notice that they've also got these other extra features. They've got this little light here. See, these guys, they're selling different bonuses. So they're selling additional lights as well. So as you can see, this is probably a big niche, but I personally wouldn't go into this niche, but I wanted to show you anyway. So I mean, you could get, this is a potential one. You could get, this one's not a den, it's $1.90 to $9.90. It just wouldn't be feasible. You'd have to buy these for $1.90 to make it profitable, because they have got a 500 lumen battery and a 520 milliamp a 520 milliamp battery and a 500 lumen bulb. So yeah, you could actually probably sell this for maybe $29. But you'd have to buy these for $2, $3 to be profitable. So that's one example. Here's another example. It's a 3-mode one. So basically it's like a light that is attached to a holder which is attached to your bike. So it's like a torch light. That's another one there. That's probably $2.34. So yeah, this is not a niche that I would go into. It's just too competitive. But I just wanted to show you the numbers on this anyway, so you know that, let's say you were going to go into this niche and you had no clue. Now you watch this video, now you know exactly the numbers. You got to get these things for $2.11, and it's going to be very competitive to sell them for $19. See, so now you know the numbers. I would definitely stay away from this niche. So there are your 5 niches. I hope you found some value on that. Now you know the real cost, and you can kind of work out for yourself what you want to get into and how much you're going to buy it for. You know, evaluate your competitors on Amazon, see whether there's no sellers within Australia. Then it could be possibly a product that you want to get to, provided that you can get the cost of goods landed for 1/3 of the cost. Okay, so very, very important. If you follow this rule, then you're going to make money. If you violate this rule, you're going to go broke. Okay, but now that you know, you watch this video right to the end, you're not going to make those mistakes. With that said, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Catch you later, guys.